Have you ever wondered why stomach acid can dissolve tough foods like meat, fruits, vegetables, and even bones, but doesn't dissolve itself? It's a crazy question, right? But the answer is even crazier. Today, we're going to explore how this incredibly powerful liquid works, why it's safe inside our bodies, and we'll also talk about something spine-chilling, a giant hairball that was removed from someone's stomach. So get ready because this is going to be really interesting. Let's start with the basics. Stomach acid is one of the most fascinating substances in the human body. This liquid is known as hydrochloric acid, and it has an extremely low pH, around 1.5 to 2. That means it's super acidic. To give you an idea of just how strong it is, imagine this. If you were to spill this acid on certain metals, it could eat through them over time. In fact, some industrial cleaners use similar acids to remove rust or clean surfaces. So how is it possible that our body can handle such a corrosive substance without any problems? Well, the key lies in its purpose. Stomach acid isn't just there to melt everything we eat. Its main job is to activate digestive enzymes, like pepsin, which break down proteins into amino acids. Without this process, we wouldn't be able to absorb the nutrients we need. Now, here's where things get even more amazing. Stomach acid is so strong that it could literally dissolve the stomach itself if it weren't for a special protective layer called the gastric mucosa. This mucosa produces a thick gel-like substance that acts as a shield, preventing the acid from coming into direct contact with the stomach walls. But that's not all. The cells in the stomach have an incredible ability. They regenerate constantly. Every 5 days, the entire lining of the stomach renews itself. So even if the acid occasionally damages some cells, they are quickly replaced. It's like having a biological superpower. But let's shift gears a bit. Not everything is vulnerable to stomach acid. There are certain materials that even this powerful liquid can't dissolve. One of the most surprising examples is human hair. Hair is made mostly of keratin, a very tough protein that acid can't easily break down. And this brings us to a strange but real story. In 2019, doctors in India extracted a giant hairball from the stomach of a teenage girl. The girl had a disorder called trichophagia, which involves unconsciously eating her own hair. Over time, these indigestible hairs accumulated in her stomach, forming a massive mass called a bezoar. This caused her severe abdominal pain, nausea, and other serious health issues. The hairball was so large that it filled almost the entire stomach, making it impossible for her to eat properly. This case might sound bizarre, but it highlights an important point. Our bodies are designed to handle normal food, not unusual objects like hair or plastic. When we introduce foreign materials into our digestive system, it can lead to serious complications. For example, swallowing small objects like coins or toys can sometimes pass through the digestive tract without issue, but larger or sharper items can cause blockages or damage. Even though stomach acid is incredibly strong, it has its limits, and it's crucial to be mindful of what we put into our bodies. Speaking of limits, let's talk about another fascinating aspect of stomach acid, its role in killing bacteria. You might not realize it, but every time you eat, you're introducing millions of microorganisms into your body. Some of these are harmless, but others could potentially make you sick. Stomach acid acts as a natural defense mechanism, destroying many of these harmful bacteria before they can reach your intestines. This is one of the reasons why people with low stomach acid levels are more prone to infections. It's like having a built-in security system that protects you from invaders. But what happens if something goes wrong with this system? For instance, conditions like gastritis or ulcers occur when the protective layer of the stomach is damaged, allowing the acid to irritate or erode the stomach lining. This can cause symptoms like pain, bloating, and even bleeding in severe cases. Fortunately, modern medicine has developed treatments to help manage these conditions, such as medications that reduce acid production or protect the stomach lining. So there you have it. Stomach acid is incredibly powerful, but thanks to the gastric mucosa and cell regeneration, our body can handle it without any problems. However, there are things that even the strongest acid can't dissolve, like hair. And let's always remember to take care of ourselves to avoid weird habits like trichophagia. If you enjoyed learning about the human body and want more fascinating science facts like this, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any videos. Also, leave me a comment with what other science-related topic you'd like me to explain. See you in the next video.